Okay, today is day one of GLP-1 injections, tirzepatide. So, here goes nothing. All right, inject 0.14 ml, which is 14 units. I gotta read, hold on. Okay. So, 14 units. There's 14 units. All right, I should have done that before I drew up the MAD, but you know, I'm learning. Next time I'll do it first. I'm so scared. Is it right? Is it right? It's right. I'm so scared. Oh God, you're not gonna die, KJ, stop it. Okay, you're not gonna die. It doesn't even hurt. It didn't even hurt. Push it in slowly. My adrenaline is through the roof. Oh, look. My whole body is shaking, and it has nothing to do with the MAD. It just has to do with that I'm just a little wound up. This is quaking. All right. Day one, March 16th, 213.6 pounds. Hello, my friends. Well, today is GLP-1 day one in the books. So I expected to feel sick today. I haven't felt sick at all, but one thing I didn't anticipate was not feeling hungry. I figured that would come as I continued to use the MAD. I did not anticipate it being here today. I went to Chick-fil-A for lunch and had half a salad and was like, I cannot eat anymore. And for afternoon snack, I had some essentials because I could not fathom the thought of eating anything. And for supper, I made this glorious sprouted crust pizza using Mary Malone's Marvelous Master Mix, which you can get on her Etsy shop, and look on my Facebook page, you'll see it there. It's amazing pizza dough, okay, mix. And so I made that, and I only got that much of it down, and that was a struggle. I was like, I don't think I can eat a whole piece of pizza. Who am I? Okay, I think about food 24 hours a day. It's my lover. But not today. So instead, I know I need my protein, girl. I need my protein. So I'm having a big old glass of chocolate milk because it's what I can get down right now. But I don't feel sick. So today is the end of GLP-1 day one. Hey, my friends. So I wanted to come on and give an update of how it's going since my first GLP-1 injection, which was Saturday. So I am on day 4. I have had zero, what do you call them? Side effects, except for losing my train of thought. Just kidding. I always had issues with that. I have had no nausea. I have eaten appropriately. I have been hungry at appropriate times, and my portion size has probably been cut in half. I've met the goal for making sure I get enough protein 4 times a day, at least 30 grams. And it hasn't been that hard yet. What I'm really noticing is in between meals, like I eat my meal and I feel satisfied, I guess is the word. I feel different than I've ever felt before after a meal. I mean, usually I finish a meal and the first thing on my head is, when can I have a piece of something sweet? That hasn't happened. I eat my meal and I'm done, and I don't think about food anymore until it's time to eat again. And then sometimes I have to get something to eat even when like I'm not really hungry. So it's going good. Stay tuned for updates. Hey, good evening. So I just sounded like Count Dracula. Good evening. Today's day 5, and I learned a very valuable lesson today that you have to set a timer to eat, because I didn't think about food at all from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. And I was like, 5 o'clock! I got busy working and I didn't once think about food. So that's not good. I need nutrition and protein midday, but it's all good. It's all good. I won't do it again. And then what else happened? My doctor sent me test results and said, oh, by the way, you're not perimenopausal, you're postmenopausal.
Yeah.
I blocked her number. Okay, I'm getting ready to do week 2's injection of tirzepatide, and I'd love to tell you about my symptoms. None. Actually, there was just one. Just a little, I can't believe I'm going to talk about this on the Instagram. A little constipation, okay? It's all right. Now you know I can't poop that well. It's nothing that a rubber glove and a spoon won't fix. I'm kidding. Magnesium. Magnesium fixes it all. I am down 4.4 pounds in week 1, and I am really happy about that. And so now I'm like, bring it on. Bring on the injection. Which side did I do it on last week? I gotta go look. Okay, well, I did it on this side. So now I gotta do it on this side. Now I get to see this side of my belly. It's the same as this side. All right, I'm excited. I got lots of feedback last week on whether I was doing it right or wrong or should be doing it at all, but that's okay. Ready? Still doing 14 units. All right, 14, 10. They couldn't make these just a tiny bit tinier. All right. Week 2. I get so nervous. I stand here and stare at it for a minute. I don't know why. Why am I so nervous? I already know what it feels like. It doesn't hurt. Why? I don't know. It's nerve-wracking. All right. Week 2. All done. If you'd like to know what GLP-1 injections can do for you, I am a self-proclaimed Chinese food addict. This is Chinese food, and I don't actually care. Week number 4, 1 month in, this is my 4th injection of tirzepatide. I am down 8 pounds, and this week I lost 1.2. I had a hard time getting on the scale and be like, 1.2, and then I stopped for a minute. I went, KJ, you're losing at a healthy rate. Your waist is getting smaller, and your eyelashes are getting longer. All right, so this is potentially my last week at 14 units. I will be going up to 21 units next week, maybe, probably, depending on how, what weight loss looks like this week. So I messed that up. Remember when I called myself a pro last week? I'm not. I still don't really know what I'm doing. It's okay. It's all right. It landed right on this clean, sterilish environment. It landed on the alcohol swab. Actually, listen, I'm doing the best I can here, okay? My inflation, I'm not inflated. Inflammation is so reduced. I have the hiccups. It's drastically different, you guys. My face is so less big. I'm not the big face girl anymore. I just realized I have not given a GLP-1 update all week. You know why? Because for the first time in my life, I feel normal. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, KJ, you're far from normal, and that's okay. I didn't say I was normal. I said I felt normal. I'm just going through my day feeling like this is what a normal human must feel like. And this is what I'm eating. This is an example. This is an example. I should really restart this, but I'm not going to. Triple chocolate overnight oats. Absolutely delicious. I'll probably have a recipe at some point soon, but it's really, really good. And that's a perfect healthy carb meal with very low in fat. And then I have a little bit of fat because it helps with digestion and it helps make sure I get all my nutrition in. Since, I might be eating a little less, not a ton less, to be honest, but I am eating a little less. This is a coffee made from Twix flavor coffee. There's caramel sauce, there's chocolate sauce. It looks a little weird. There's whipped cream and there's cookie crumble on it and there's spinach in it. And listen, you fight me all day long. You could drink this and not know there's spinach in it. Don't you stand there and go, ew, spinach in your coffee. Just try it. Quit being wimpy. All right, lots of nutrition, 36 grams of protein, 48 bioequivalent, healthy. I feel like $1 million. Yay, that's my update. So I'm on injection number 5 this week. I didn't lose anything this week, and that's okay. I'm gonna up my injection to 21 units this week from 14. Have to admit, I have really stunk at exercise. I've done some. It's not my greatest talent. It is, however, my greatest weakness. And I know I'm not gonna get the butt I want by sitting on it. This week I am gonna exercise more. I'm going to. If cauliflower can become pizza crust, I can do whatever I want. It's been a stressful week. I don't deal well with stress. Being stressed can lead to losing weight. So why am I not invisible yet? Why you been stressed, KJ? Well, to be honest, I've had messages from people telling me I'm stupid and ugly and fat and dumb and that I should die and that I should go jump off a cliff and that I am not cut out to be a coach. And for a couple of days, it kind of bothered me. And then I decided, you know what? I'm none of those things and I don't like bridges. I'm not stupid, I'm not dumb, I'm not ugly. But we as humans, especially women, for some reason, find the need to tear each other down on social media. So if that's what you're here on this page for, bye. Because what I'm here for, lift each other up and support you and watch you rock your journey. And I hope that's what you're here for me. Sincerely, love y'all with all of my heart. And we are gonna kill it together. I'm at 0.8 pounds. I'm a little annoyed right now. I didn't lose anything last week. I bumped up my dose and now I've gained 0.8 pounds. Tell me to put on a happy face. I got lipstick on my teeth. I don't want to show them. No, in all seriousness, I'll smile while I still have teeth. But behind my smile, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated that I've gone all this time without losing weight. I'm frustrated. I can't help it. I do all the natural things and I don't lose weight. Although everybody's telling me, every research I do, you need to eat your veggies first, get your protein, do this, do that, this long list. I do it and it doesn't work. And so I take a GLP-1 and I'm still not losing weight. I feel like this thing is going to work, but right now I'm not losing weight and I'm a bit bitter. I really wish everything was as easy as not losing weight for me. I got so irritated pulling up my med, this happened. Honestly, this whole process, not just GLP-1, but weight loss in general, is getting to be a little bit like a test I didn't actually study for. While what I really want to do right now is go eat a friggin' Big Mac, I'm not going to. I'm going to continue my healthy meals and my irritation. And maybe next week. Please, I hope next week. So one of the things I haven't really talked a lot about is exercise. And part of that is because, well, I hate it. There, you want honesty? I hate it. I should be that girl that says, I love exercise and maybe it will come true, but that's not who I am. And I probably never will. I cannot fathom a day when I will love it. Maybe. Let me put on my eyebrows before anybody panics. There are a lot of things I would rather do than exercise. For one, I'd rather be backed into by the UPS truck in the front yard, knocked over into a pile of dog poo while I was butt naked. Okay, that I would rather pay taxes than exercise. You guys, I used to beg my mother to send me sick notes on gym day. She usually wouldn't do it, especially monkey bar day. And I think part of my exercise hatred comes from the humiliation of the gym teachers at Hodgdon Elementary. I had a gym teacher that used to make fun of me when I couldn't do the monkey bar. I guess this woman assumed if she mocked us a little, it would inspire us to do better. No, it made me hate exercise. Gym teacher, it's your fault. Actually, it's just my fault for not actually doing it anyway. But trying really hard. On YouTube, I have a membership to Tribe Healthy, and I do 10-minute workouts with trainer Cal, and he winks at you and is like, go you. And you feel like he's in your living room being so encouraging. That's what I'm doing. I am exercising, and I don't like it. So I'm on week 7 of tirzepatide. I just ordered my first refill yesterday because next week will be my last dose out of this vial. I've had lots of people say to me this week, since I was up a little bit last week, you should try changing your injection site, that the leg might work better. For a lot of people it works better. And I've had people say, well, you start an exercise routine, which I did. I exercised 5 times. So today I am going to give my injection in my thigh. This is my thigh. It's all right. You've seen me in a swimsuit on Instagram, so, you know, it's just a little piece of thigh. Let's hope it doesn't hurt. People say it doesn't hurt. Well, yeah, it hurts worse than the tummy. It's not like dying painful or anything. I'll be all right. But I felt it a little bit more. I didn't feel it so much in my tummy. That's because there's a little extra fat here. Oh, who am I kidding? There's plenty in my legs too, but it's a little thicker. She's thick. T-H-I-C-C, thick. And oh, I didn't even tell you. Last week, like 1.2 pounds, something like that. I'm down to 205, or 8 pounds down. It's going a little slower than I had hoped, but that's okay. It's going down. That's all that matters. Well, last week when I gave my injection, I put it in my leg instead of my tummy. Here's what happened. Food noise went through the roof. I had terrible nausea quite frequently, and I had awful reflux, and I got a bruise on my thigh. Oh, and I gained 0.8 pounds. So today I'll be going back to the old faithful. Next week, I will be increasing to 31 units. Last week I was down 1.8. The week before I was up 0.8. Last week I was down 1.8. Today I'm up 0.8, so I'm only down like 0.2. I don't math. My math doesn't always math. I get it. It ain't the end of the world for me to be up a little bit. It's just frustrating after such a long journey, and now I'm on my 8th injection. At this point, like in total, 7 something. I gained 7 pounds when I look at an enchilada. Yep, my inflammation is down. Yep, I'm working out. Did you see me put that in? Did you see that? I ain't afraid of no needles anymore. Well, we'll see what happens this week. What's gonna happen this week is, despite weight loss or not, I'm gonna have an amazing week and I'm gonna eat healthy food, my body's gonna get nourished, and I'm gonna keep going. That's what's gonna happen, because that's what KJ does. She keeps going. Whether she loses weight or not, she moves forward because she is honoring God with her choices, and that's what matters. But I still wanna get snatched. I'm back. I'm down 1.2 this week. That makes me happy. I feel like a little crazy pants because I did a whole lot of complaining last week. Why isn't it working? Nothing's gonna work. KJ, you're gonna be fat forever. Those were the words I threw at myself, okay? I didn't say they were good to do. I just said I did it. I threw a lot of hate my way. Like, you're just broken, KJ. You're busted. It turns out I can lose a tiny bit of weight, my new refill. And something else I learned this week, I was kind of in a loading dose. I didn't know that. It takes a little bit of time to get up to the 5 milligrams, which is a really good dose for a lot of people. I didn't know that. I've learned a lot about myself over the last few weeks. I tend to throw a lot of hate my way. I teach other people all day not to let, you know, the devil get in your head. I was over here going, nah, nah, nah. Even though I had a week of hatred towards myself this week, there's one thing that I know. I am a loved creation of a mighty king. And I don't need to sling no hate, even though I'll do it, and I think we all do it from time to time. Because I teach other people to do it doesn't mean that I don't ever have a bad week. We all have our struggles. I've spent years throwing hate at myself. It takes a little while to get out of the habit. Years later of helping women get out of the habit, I still have my moment. But you know who that is talking? That's the devil, and he don't get no space, because I'm loved by a mighty God. And that doesn't matter if I get skinny or stay right where I am. Fabulous. All right, lose a ton of weight or not, I'm loved. That's all I care about. All right, see you next week. Hey, so when my appetite on this GLP-1 is not really big, and I know I need some protein and I know I need something to eat, I will make one of these. I just make a small smoothie. This is like a mini blender from Amazon, so you can tell it's not very big. It's like 20 ounces. This is Orgain protein powder. There's 21 grams. This is the plant protein. There is 25 grams in here, and I put about 20 grams worth. So I have got 41 grams plus a little bit from the almond milk. I put a couple of tablespoons of Dunkin' cold brew concentrate in there, a little almond milk and a little ice, and I've got a really quick and delicious high protein smoothie. I'm back. I'm up again this week. I can't say I'm not frustrated. I can't let myself get too discouraged because this is a journey. It's not an overnight thing. I have to think of it like that. If it takes me a year to lose the next 5 pounds, then that's what I'm doing. So here's the thing about my journey. Some of you know this about me, some of you don't. My goal is not just to lose weight. The goal with this journey is to honor God with everything that I do with my body. It's taken me a long time to get to the point in my life where I recognize that the way I treat my body is a form of worship to my God. I choose to make choices that honor him. And that means that everything that goes into my mouth and comes out of my mouth, I want it to be honoring to my King. So if this journey takes forever, that's okay. Through this medication is helping me make wise decisions, through mindset work, through coaching, all of those things combined are helping me make decisions that honor my God. I'm here to encourage other women to do the same thing, whether you are on a medication or not. But honoring your body and your God with your choices matters. Just hang in. I feel like it'll happen at some point. Doesn't mean I don't want to throat punch a skinny chick, because I want to. It's okay. It doesn't mean I don't want to get there too. I do. And I will. Week number 11. Today we're going to do education. What a GLP-1 is and why it's not the devil. I don't care if you take a GLP-1. You don't have to. Just newsflash, you don't have to. But I did get messages last week saying that I don't believe in God, clearly. Because if I did, I wouldn't be taking a GLP-1. Okay, you have cells, pancreatic beta cells, and your GLP-1 naturally, not an injection, but your GLP-1 naturally is a hormone that binds to the little cell. And it goes like this. Oh, I don't know how it actually moves, but it goes like this. It binds to the cell. It triggers insulin release from your pancreas, and that insulin release allows your body to use the food that you eat for energy. That insulin comes into your blood and allows it to kind of counteract the blood sugar so your blood sugar doesn't go too high. It actually blocks glucagon. Glucagon is a hormone that is used to raise your blood sugar levels when necessary. Your GLP-1 prevents too much glucose from going into your bloodstream. It also naturally slows the emptying of your stomach, which means that less glucose goes into your bloodstream. So your blood sugar doesn't go too high naturally without this. Your GLP-1 hormone also impacts your hunger and satiety cues and how you feel hungry or satisfied. GLP-1 agonist mimics a natural GLP-1. A GLP-1 agonist mimic natural GLP-1. If your body doesn't produce enough naturally, these things that we just talked about, they don't work right. These things. The GLP-1 allows your body to do what it is designed to do. So to say that the only people that could ever really need a GLP-1 as a diabetic is false. It's not just diabetics who require medications like this. Look around the country. There are many people with broken bodies. Many of us who have tried the natural way and have not had success. It's like a diabetic who might not produce enough insulin on their own, needs to take insulin. There are many of us that don't produce GLP-1s on our own that need something like this to help. Some of us have tried all the things and it doesn't happen. And this may work for some, and for some, even this isn't going to work. People say that, oh, it's dangerous. There's side effects. What? Obesity has side effects too, y'all. High blood pressure kills people. Coronary artery disease, diabetes, fatty liver disease, lipid disorder kill people. Ibuprofen has side effects, like insulin has side effects, like metformin has side effects, like high blood pressure medicine has side effects. Side effects like that? You mean side effects like obesity has side effects? All I'm asking, before you make assumptions, you might want to understand the process of how a GLP-1 works. And 38 units could be the magic dose for me, or it might not be. And if it is, good. If it isn't, well, we'll find the right dose. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I've been weighing myself wrong this entire time. I lost 200 pounds. I am actually down 2.2 this week for a total of 9.6, something like that. Started 9.6. Today is my 3-month injection. I had a lot more symptoms this week since my injection went up. My symptoms weren't bad. I experienced more nausea than I have experienced this whole time and a little more constipation. I can't believe I'm saying that on the internet. Not terrible, like my nausea was the first couple of days. Don't interrupt me, I'm filming. My nausea was mild, but I did have a couple instances of it where I was like, oh, I know. But it quickly went away. And my food noise was gone this week. Like I thought it was gone before, but apparently it wasn't gone as much as it was gone now, because it's really gone. And yeah, it's going well. So 2.2 pounds. We'll see what next week holds, if it keeps going down or it keeps bouncing up, bouncing down. But I am down more than I've been. So 9.6 pounds. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yay! My ear's sticking out like I belong on Lord of the Rings. I am down 1.2 for a total of 11 pounds. I get a lot of questions from people wanting to know what it's like to be on a GLP-1. There's one thing I want to clarify. One thing a GLP-1 does not do is fix your head, the mindset game. Yeah, it lowers the food noise. It doesn't change the fact that we need to work on our mindset. Honestly, mindset is the biggest part in any weight loss journey. I'm going to stay healthy today and not go off my diet no matter what. Unless, of course, life gets hard and then I'll eat a cupcake. And obviously we don't intentionally think that way, but it's how a lot of us who have struggled with food addiction react to our feelings or to our emotions. Emotional eating is a real thing. I see so many people in comments saying things like, just eat less. Well, you ain't never been a food addict, so that is one piece of the weight loss game that I have pretty much figured out. I have my mindset in a place where I understand my emotions and how to react to them and whether food is the right reaction, and it's usually not. Mindset work doesn't go away when you start a GLP-1. It's something you gotta address, mama, guy, friend. I am having a week of free coaching. It's 5 for free on June 17th. If you comment 5 on this reel, I will send you the link and you can come to my free week of coaching and we can work on the mindset together. Ladies only. Happy injection day. I am down 0 this week, but I am also up 0. It's a win. I didn't gain or lose. Today, I'm gonna take the injection in the back of my arm. I'm a little terrified. There's a couple of reasons. Because I've heard it's really effective for some people. We tried the leg, was a no-go, but let's try the arm. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's another miserable week. Number 2 is I'm wearing a jumper. These things are wonderful, okay? Until 2 things. Until you try to give yourself an injection, try to pee in a public bathroom and you have to get completely naked. And I can't pull it down unless I pop a boob. No one wants to see that on social media, trust me. We're going with the back of the arm and we're gonna hope for the best. Ha, that's gonna hurt, I know it is. Fattiest part of the arm, 3 inches below the shoulder. It don't hurt that bad. It really doesn't hurt. All done. All right, ladies. Let's see how this week goes. I hope you have an amazing week. Listen, free week of group coaching starts on Monday. If you're not part of it, comment below, 5, and I will get you a link. And you can come join me for a week of free group coaching that has nothing to do with GLP-1s. We'll work on your mindset because girls, the on again, off again is serving nobody, especially you. So let's do this. Comment below. All right, I'll see you next week. Today comes with the weight gain of 1 pound. I don't know, peeps. Like, there's got to be some people in the world that even a GLP-1 doesn't work for. And my body's going, oh, hey. I'd like to be the exception to the rule, please. I won't be given the injection in my arm again. Through my anxiety, ADD, whatever, through the roof. Like, the arm did not do well for me. I was okay for like 2 days and then I just wasn't. And I didn't feel good on it. So we're going back to the stomach. Hey. I don't even feel it. Why do I get nervous? Right? I know it's not magic. It's a journey. And I'm in it for the long haul. And I'm gonna get healthy. I am healthy. Here's the thing. My blood work looks amazing. I'm gonna get healthier, but there is a missing link for me, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna still keep eating right and teaching other women how to do the same. And one way or the other, someday I'll have a glorified body. And when I get to heaven and find out that all the glorified bodies are chubby, I'm gonna be like, I knew it! I knew it. Today's injection day number 16. Today I am down 2.4 pounds. So I want 13 pounds to Do you know things that weigh 13 pounds? A medium-sized bowling ball. Like a miniature dog thing. A trash bag filled with stuff. A small microwave oven. The average vacuum cleaner weighs 13 pounds. That's what I've lost. I've lost a Hoover. Today's injection is going up, 47 units, which will be the max dose that I can take with Kiora, which is the company that I'm working with. So here's hoping. This is the magic spot for me because I'm now at the max dose. The one side effect that I have experienced at the 38 units is exhaustion. So sleepy tired. I come home from church on Sunday afternoon and I'm like, I just need a little nap from 1 p.m. to 5. And then I go to bed at night and I stare at the clock until 2 a.m. And I'm like, I can't sleep, I can't sleep, I can't sleep, I can't. And then the next afternoon, I'm like, I'm so tired. Is the exhaustion from the med? Is the exhaustion that I have 400 coaching clients right now? I'm not sure which it is. I'm tired. Tired as long as I'm losing weight. July is coming. 400 of us. It's going to be an amazeballs month. You come on and comment July below. I'll send you the link. There's no strings attached. You pay what you can. You can pay me $1 million. Well, I hope you do. Pay me $5. Well, you pay $5 and come on in and I will coach your butt off. On week 17, day 1. I am down another 1.2 pounds for a total of 13.8. I'm at 200 pounds. I was so close. Wonderland again, but it's okay. What is that? Okay, I'm happy. That's a good loss, 1.2. That's my happy dance. I'm not going to take the shot live today for 2 reasons. I'm trying to take it at night so that I can sleep, and it did help me get better sleep this week. Like 24 hours later, I'm so tired I can't keep my eyes open, and that set me off on a routine of having relatively okay sleep this week. And I need sleep because beauty rest, girls. Reason number 2 that I'm not going to take it live is because I again have on a one-piece athletic. There's no way to get out of it without showing you all my goods and bits. This isn't that kind of channel. I'm eating healthy and exercising along with the use of a GLP-1 to enhance my journey to help me after a weight loss of 70 pounds. This was me before, okay? I've done a whole lot of work on my own without the use of a GLP-1, but I need a little assistance now because my body has just said, yeah, whatever, woman. I'm over it. A little boost to help me and to fix some things. See you next week. Follow along. We are on week 18 of tirzepatide. I'll be taking my shot tonight because I've learned that taking my injection at night is better for me. I sleep slightly better. Gotten to the highest dose. My biggest side effect has been utter exhaustion for the first couple of days combined with the inability to sleep. It's a fun package. I'm still down the exact same amount as last week. There was no gain, no loss. This was just it's a number on the scale and I don't worship the scale. I live by Habakkuk 3:17 through 18 that talks about if the trees produce fruit, if the crops produce field, if the crops produce wonderful, but if they don't, I'll have joy in God, my Savior. And I'm wearing flowered pants. How can I not have joy? If your joy is defined by a number on the scale, if you go down the scale and you're like, crabby all day and you're miserable and you hate the work, I encourage you to find your joy in your God. Where true joy lives, it doesn't live in the number on a scale. If I get all sleek, awesome. If I stay voluptuous, fantastic. In some ways, I kind of like it. I only want to lose weight to improve my joint health, to improve my longevity. It's healthy, and that's the only reason I care. I encourage you to find your true why. Is it to fit the mold of culture? Look around. Culture's full of a bunch of fools. That ain't a mold I want to fit into. I love you. I hope you have a great week. All right, my friends, I am here for my week 19 tirzepatide update. I will be taking the injection tonight. This weekend, I am in Charlotte at the She Speaks conference. So cool, right? So I was here this weekend to listen to Lisa Turkhurst and a bunch of other amazing speakers talking about women in business ministry, where we own a business, but it's also a ministry. We learn different things about speaking in public and writing and how to get published and growing your business and just so much. And it's been really amazing. The speakers have been incredible. The food has been amazing. Just the whole event has been fabulous, and I'm so glad that I got to come. So my update for you this week is, how much weight did I lose? I don't know. Did I lose any? I don't know. I didn't get on the scale because I'm in Charlotte. I don't have a scale, and I don't care. Did I lose? Did I gain? I don't know. I'll find out when I get home at the end of this week. I have a full week this week with my admins in from out of town, and if I lose, I lose. If I don't, I don't. But that's my update. I don't know. Oh, hey. I am on week 21 of tirzepatide. Yeah, I'm down 0.4, which means I'm in Wonderland. I don't know what that was. The last time I weighed in was 3 weeks ago. So I'm down 0.4 in 3 weeks. That's a slow weight loss. Honestly, I don't care. You know why? I feel like $1 million on tirzepatide. One of the beautiful things about tirzepatide is I can sit next to this. You know what's in this box. I can sit next to this, and you know what this is? It's just a box of pizza. It's not screaming at me. It's not saying, eat me. Pull the cheese. I'll nourish you. Poorly, my grease and my doughy, fluffy, crispy crust. And then you're gonna want another piece and another piece and another piece, and you're never gonna feel full. And I'm just gonna keep. I don't feel that at all. Internet has lots of judgers because of tirzepatide, but those are people that never really had true food noise, in my opinion. There are definitely ways to quiet the food noise some, even after trying the natural ways and having food noise quiet a bit. There's no quiet like tirzepatide quiet. Sounds like a rap. There's no quiet like tirzepatide quiet, like tirzepatide quiet won't quit. If anyone was cut out for rapping, it's me. Wonderland, yay! Feeling like $1 million, yeah! See you next week. I know you have to pee. I'll let you out when I'm done making coffee. I have priorities. Hey, I just realized that I never gave my update, my tirzepatide yesterday. It's because I was mourning. I said in my stories yesterday that I was looking for my tirzepatide and I couldn't find it. We think it got thrown away. Allegedly, by accident. I'm not happy. Last week, I took it while I was sitting on the couch. To my husband, can you bring me my tirzepatide? It's time for my injection. And I took the injection, and then I handed him the bag, came out to the kitchen, and got the sharps container and came back in, and I put my sharp in there. I don't know, it accidentally got thrown away, we think, because it's nowhere in this house. It does not exist. There is no tirzepatide in this house. I ordered more, but I have to have an appointment with the doctor first, and then it's going to take a couple of weeks. So that means it's going to be 3 weeks without a dose, and I'm not thrilled about it. It is what it is. I'm down 0.4 this week. I was down 3 pounds all week, and then Saturday it was 0.4, which is fine. I'm going down. I'm yelling timber. But not right now. I don't have my Tirzy. That's my update for this week. I'll give you an update next week when I go a week without the med. I won't die. He might. Also, here's my Venmo if you want to send me $700. No problem. My medication came and only took a day and a half. I had my appointment at 4:45 on Monday afternoon, and my refill has come. So I've only had to go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days without my med. I think I'm going to start taking my injection midweek instead of on the weekend. The first day makes me really tired, and I'm okay with that being midweek. It's harder when it's on a Sunday. So I think I'm going to start taking my medication on Wednesday. And I thought I was on the max dose, but I actually was not. Now I am on the max dose. This is 10 milligrams. I am now taking 80 units. I was taking 47 units, but because the concentration from this pharmacy is a little different, I am now taking 80 units. Doses are different, all of that. So if you're taking Kiora, it's important that you make sure you look at the instructions, make sure you talk to your doctor, make sure you know dosage is that you're taking. So a few days without my med, I've shown nothing. There has been no food noise or anything. I've still felt fine. All good. Now I've had my dose and I'm good to go. See you next week. Oh, hey. Been away for the last week and GLP-1 played good. I went up to 80 units to 10 milligrams. And can I just tell you that I felt so much better on this dose than the last dose I was on, which was slightly less. Really good 2 doses ago, but wasn't losing weight. Last dose, last dose that I was on, I didn't feel that great. This dose though, the 80 milligrams, I felt really, really good all week. Like, I think this might be my dose. The dose that is best for KJ, that feels good. My inflammation was down. My hunger was just right. I didn't feel too hungry. I didn't feel unhungry. I felt good all week. No food noise, and yet able to eat normal meals, normal portions, but not starving. Like healthy, good hunger. All right. But I also didn't lose any weight, and I know why. Because I went to the Trim Healthy Cafe and I drank 3 brevets. 1, 2, 3, and then I found out they have 1,000 calories. I drank 1,000 calorie coffee 3 days in a row. Plus I ate banana muffins. Too many of them. On my Lanta, I was brushing my teeth and realized, holy crap on crackers. Not only did I not film my update for the week, but I also did not take my injection. I ran out here real quick to take my injection before I go to bed. And because my memory is about as effective as a fart in a tornado, update, half pound, 0.6 pounds. Par for the course so far, about half a pound. Anyway, here we go. I'm on like week what? What is this, 23? Week whole lot. Down about a total of 14 and a half, 15 pounds. But I feel like officially a pro at taking injections. It's not yet officially a pro at losing weight. I like my curves. I think there's a verse in Hezekiah about blessed are the curvy anyway. So we're just gonna go with that. See you next. Hey friend, I am on week 25 of taking tirzepatide. Did you know that the population at most risk for heart disease is postmenopausal women with a metabolic disorder? Did you know that GLP-1s have direct protection on your heart muscle? These are more than a med that helps you lose weight, more than a med that helps you reduce inflammation, more than a med that helps stabilize your blood sugar. There's so much more to GLP-1s than just weight loss. It also reduces your risk of heart failure. I don't want to be in that population. I want to be in this one. I'm taking a GLP-1. I am down 2 pounds. I feel like I have found my dose. Whoops. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing still. The one symptom I have had kind of more regularly in the last few weeks is tiredness the day after I take my injection. Last week did seem to be less than the week before, and the doctor does suggest that there's a possibility that impact will lessen. I hope so, because it's kind of like a Benadryl tired, but I'm busy. I've got no time for that. So, all right, there you go. Week 25, down 2 more pounds. Inflammation is down. I feel like $1 million. Some hard things about taking a GLP-1, but they all, and most of them are emotional. I do not regret my decision to take a GLP. I feel good about it. I'm really good about the company I'm working with, and I can't wait to see the wins. Hey, my friends. We are on week 26, I think. Week 26 of tirzepatide. I am up 3 pounds this week. The reason I'm up 3 pounds is because it has been a very stressful season in my life. There's a lot going on. We have a lot happening. We're getting ready to leave on vacation today. I have not gained 3 pounds of fat. I have gained 3 pounds of cortisol, stress hormone, and I have gained 3 pounds of fluid. We had potato last night, and potato and me don't play kindly. So why do you eat potatoes, KJ? Because I'm from Maine. Eat potatoes in Maine. That's what we do. So here I am on week 25, 26, something like that, taking 80 units of tirzepatide to get me through vacation, and it's going to be all good. It ain't no thing. It's 3 pounds. Sometimes people get on the scale and see 3 pounds and it's all meltdown city. But you know what? This is a journey. It's not a sprint. 3 pounds. What is 3 pounds? It's nothing in the big scheme of things. And I also know that those 3 pounds are fluid, not fat. I'm all good. All right. I love y'all. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you week 27 of Terzepatide. Last week I was up 3 pounds, and this week I'm down 1 of those 3 pounds. So I'll get messages and comments. Oh, she's taking the easy way out. She's cheating. Taking a medication is not the easy way out. You still have to make good choices. I can't just go out and eat a Big Mac every meal of the week, although I would if I could. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that. Choices that nourish my body. Case in point, I spent the last 5 days in Myrtle Beach. I had all on-plan meals at restaurants, but I ate out every single meal. Single meal was full of probably inflammatory oils, maybe more fat in a meal than I would have at home, more crossover. Eating on plan is not all created equal. To really properly take a GLP-1, you still have to make wise choices, and there's still gonna be times that the best choice, not super awesome for your body. But I chose the best option in the situations that I was in. I chose to still honor God with my choices. Still in Wonderland, so I also gave my shot last week up here, more in this happy pizza dough area, front of my trunk. I noticed a little different. Not as well silenced food noise. Food noise is running its face. I think that it's better next to my belly button. It seems to do better. I just cleaned my belly. I didn't even draw up my med yet. See, 26 weeks, I still don't have a clue. I forgot to take my med. I was supposed to take my med yesterday. We were just out puttering around town, you know, panic buying water and bread and all that because of the hurricane. Like, wait a minute, I didn't take my med. Down like 1.4 pounds from last week, which yay, and still annoying. I gained 3 pounds like 2 weeks ago, and I've taken off not even all of it. What is with that? Up 3 pounds, down a quarter? Come on! Am I annoyed? Yes! I'm annoyed. I love that I'm losing a little bit of weight, but I am down like a total of 15, 16 pounds in like 8 months. It's getting annoying and expensive, and I'm not very patient. I was sick most of the week with this. I felt really nauseous all week. Was it from the med or was it from the red onion exposure? I don't know. Really close to my belly button, and that really, I think, set me on a not good path for the week. I felt really sick most of it. I had red onion exposure in the middle. That didn't help. I follow some influencers who have been taking this med for like 5 months and are down like 55 pounds. And I can't say that I'm not a little jealous. That is not the healthy way to do this. I know that low and slow is better. Yada, yada. I know. Can a girl just catch a break? Can I just like lose 5, 6, 10, 40 pounds? Good thing my personality is good. I'm just kidding. I love myself the way I am. Yeah. Let a girl have a bad day once in a while, okay? Once in a while, she gets to be crabby. Hey, week 29. I am down 0.8 of a pound, I think. So 196.4 for a total of like 17. So I don't math. Slowly but surely. This week I had 0 food noise, 0 desire to eat. I had 0 sickness, 0 heartburn, 0 anything. I apparently gave the shot in a good place this week. I had very little desire to eat. I'm finding most of the time, breakfast, I'm like, ugh. It's not that it grosses me out or makes me feel sick. It's just that, honestly, I don't want to eat. My go-to meal this week has been grapes and protein milk. What else? I don't know. I literally have nothing interesting to say. I kind of stung. It doesn't usually sting. Just got it in just the right place, which means it stung a little bit, which means I'm gonna get a bruise. But that's okay. I won't die. I won't die. I haven't died yet. You know, from shooting up on the internet, as people like to say. All right, well, that's this week's update. Not very exciting, but thanks for following along. Hey, today is week 30. I have lost 17 pounds. Today I was up 0.2. I had a meltdown. I had a meltdown because seemingly everyone around me is losing faster. I know slow weight loss is good. Sometimes being the anomaly when things don't work for you the way they work for everyone else can get discouraging and frustrating. But I reached out to people in my life that can encourage me. I reach out to people in my life that know what's up, that know what's healthy versus, you know, what I wish to see. What I am doing is healthy. The rate of loss I am experiencing is healthy. I am moving slower than the average person. I talked to my doctor about the fact that things are going slower than I would like, and he did state that some people do better on semaglutide than tirzepatide, and some people do better on tirzepatide than semaglutide. No two people are the same in their weight loss journey, and what works for me may not work for you. We're chatting with my doctor to give semaglutide a try, and we'll see. As per usual, my journey is unique. I'm sick of being the odd man out. Can I just be normal for 5 seconds, please? So this dose of tirzepatide will be my last for a while, and then I will be starting semaglutide. We'll see. Hey, so here we are. We're at week 31. I have been taking tirzepatide consistently now for 30 weeks. I lost 17 pounds this week. I didn't lose anything. So after talking with my doctor last week, he agreed that semaglutide might be a better choice for me. Some folks find that semaglutide works better for them than tirzepatide, and some people find tirzepatide works better than semaglutide. So here we go. Semaglutide, we're gonna give it a go, and we will see what happens. I've been really worried. Like, I've gotten a lot of messages. Oh, semaglutide doesn't work that well. It didn't work for me. It's not going to work for you. You're going to gain your weight back. And I've been really anxious. After talking with some friends, one dear friend said to me, don't borrow trouble from tomorrow. Today has enough troubles of its own. And she's right. She's absolutely right. So I'm not going to borrow trouble. If this works for me, awesome. If it doesn't, whatever. I'll just save some money because I won't have to take it. Maybe I'll actually be able to afford groceries if, you know, I have more money. Pray that I don't have side effects because KJ can't handle no nausea. I don't do well. Because of all the messages I've had saying how many more side effects people have had on Sema, I'm a little nervous. I don't know why I'm so scared. I just listen to people too much. There we go. It'll be what it is. Hey, week 32. Starting to feel like one of those moms who always gives her kid's age in weeks. My kid is 17 weeks old. My kid is 37 weeks old. Kid, he's 158 weeks old. I mean, he's 3. I'm on week 32. I started semaglutide instead of tirzepatide. This week was interesting that I did have some side effects. 1 day of severe reflux. Now, it could be because I may have overeaten a little. I don't think I went crazy, but after I ate, I thought, I think I ate a little bit too much. I was really hungry when I sat down to eat. And when I was done eating, I was like, ooh, I think I might have eaten 1 or 2 bites too many. I should have stopped 1 or 2 bites sooner. That was my only side effect. Other than that, I have felt really good. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a little reflux because I can handle it. But I lost 2 pounds. So yay! I'm at 19 pounds lost, 2 pounds down, 1 pound away from the 20 pound mark. That makes me happy, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the weight loss. I'm ready to leave on an airplane for Nashville. How do I look? I got my I'm gonna walk in like this into Nashville. Hey y'all! I'm ready for a girls' weekend. Woo-hoo! See you next week. All right, sister friend, this is a real video, okay? I just got off an airplane. I ain't got no bra on. I had a bra on the airplane, just to be clear, and I wasn't wearing this. I just got out of the shower after getting off the airplane, and I have no eyebrows. I'm a hot mess, but I'm here to tell you I ain't weighing in this week. I spent the whole week in Nashville eating treats at the cafe, eating cheesecake twice, eating drinking breve lattes. I've been eating Mexican food, all on plan, okay? 100%. Probably less than ideal oils, way more decadent foods than I normally eat. Steak dinners, Mexican food, stuff. And I know that the scale is not going to treat me kindly this week, and therefore I'm going to give it the big old I'm not even going to look at it. I also know that I'm going to be inflamed because every time I fly, I gain like 8 pounds for 2 days until the water kind of leaves my body. So what evs? Plus I got a big old fat cold sore. You're welcome. The internet is seeing it all, most of it all, not all of it, because that's a different channel. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know what I lost this week. I just took my injection, and yeah, I had 0 side effects this week from the semaglutide. I will say that. I feel like $1 million. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Week 34, week 3 on semaglutide. I didn't weigh in last week because I was traveling and had been on the airplane and knew I was going to be bloated and all that jazz. So this week, week 34, I'm up 4 pounds. 4! Not 4 ounces, 4 pounds. Hey, I am on week 35. I would love to come on here and give you like this amazing report about, oh my gosh, I lost like 41 pounds this week. I didn't gain any though. So extra storage that I've packed on for winter, what is that? That extra energy will go to good use because it's still here. I saved it right here. I've just decided to go ahead and call myself limited edition. Man, I'm rare, I'm unique. I'm a limited edition. Oh please, I'm gonna take my shot. I've been taking it in an undisclosed location. I'm not gonna tell you where it is. You're gonna have to figure it out yourself while I pause this video. If you'd like to know, pay me $5 a month and I'll show you. I'm kidding, that's probably illegal. And no, I'm not putting it where you think. I don't need to show all this on camera. There's some things I will show. This is not one of them. I'm taking it on my inner thigh, like right here in the, you know, in this area. I felt good with it last week, even though I didn't lose any weight. I'm going up to 29 units of semaglutide this week. We'll see what happens. Will it be a winner? Will it not? Who knows? It's a gamble. Been on this journey to health more than 1,500 days. I've been sugar sober for a long time now. Every month, I help hundreds of women make choices that honor their God. I ask every client to take a look at themselves and are they letting the scale define their journey? Are they letting a number on a scale say whether or not they are healthy, determine their mood, how they feel about themselves, what they think about themselves? Because the two don't necessarily line up. The scale has nothing to do with honoring God. Fuel my body well and I take care of my temple, I lose weight. But sometimes we don't. We fight the good fight, we do all the right things, we take care of our bodies. I tell women all the time, don't let that scale define who you are. No matter how much I preach it, I get on the scale, let it determine my mood. Get on the scale, if it goes down, I'm super overjoyed. If it goes up, instantly irritated. Sometimes I cry, I start to wonder why I'm doing this. If the scale's not gonna move, what's its worth? I teach women to honor God with their bodies and not worry about the scale. And all the time, I'm worrying about the scale. And I'm done. I'm done letting that happen. I'm done letting the scale be the reason I am in a crabby mood. I am done letting the scale make me cry. I'm done. I'm done. Today's week 37. I don't know my progress because I don't have a scale. Threw it in the trash. There it lies, dead and alone. Hopefully feeling as crappy as it made me feel. Oh, please. Hygiene first. I am not on an effective dose of semaglutide. Hungry. Food noise is there. It's the dose I'm on for now until I can go up again. This dose is not working for me. I'm still eating healthy. My body is going, yeah, whatever. To me, oh, try raising your GLP-1 natural with this med, with that supplement, with this food, with that food. The reality of it is you can increase your GLP-1 naturally by something called eating. Every time you eat, your GLP-1 is automatically released. It doesn't matter if it's a veggie. It doesn't matter if it's candy bar. It doesn't matter what you eat. In all reality, your GLP-1 is released every single time you eat. It's your body's response. It's the half-life of your GLP-1 that's in your body is 2 to 3 minutes, where the half-life of injection is 7 days. It's to raise your GLP-1 all day long, and they're all good, awesome things. But in the long run, it's not the same as this. It's just, there's no way to raise your GLP-1 to the level of a medication. This is why it's more effective than naturally raising your GLP-1. For some people, not for me though. You know, I'm an exception to every rule. Whatever. Okay, so I totally missed my GLP-1 update last week. I'm sorry. I was traveling. I went to Maine and I got distracted. Plus, I'm not getting on the scale. So What am I supposed to tell you? What do you want to know? I haven't weighed in because I pitched my scale, and I can tell that I have gained a little bit. I feel snug. Do you know what that means? Yeah. I feel a little extra fluff around the stuff. But that's okay. Semaglutide is not going to work for me. I can tell it does not get rid of the food noise at all. In fact, I'd kill somebody for a Diet Coke right about now. Actually, I wouldn't kill somebody, but I would punch them and steal their Diet Coke. It's not working for food noise at all. And I just don't feel good. I don't have great inflammation control like I did with tirzepatide. But good news is Kiora is going to be offering tirzepatide still. So I'm going back to tirzepatide. So I'm really excited to get back to it, because even though I wasn't losing great weight at the time, I felt like $1 million. And girl, listen, I already look good. I just want to feel good. So going back to tirzepatide. I'll let you know how it goes. Oh, hey, I keep forgetting to update you on my journey. My flabbers are gasted. I'm switching back to tirzepatide, which I started last Sunday. So I was supposed to take this last night, forgot. Fa la 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 la. I can't remember nothing. I can't remember nothing. I am up to 53 units this week. I did 37 last week. I had 0 side effects. So I'm gonna go ahead and ramp right up to 53 this week. Felt great. Why are my flabbers gasted? Because 1 week on tirzepatide, instantly, it's like this little Christmas elf climbed up on my shoulder and went, turning off the food noise. There you go. No food noise. Legit. Absolutely 0 food noise this week. I never experienced that with Sema. Not once. Every time the food noise was loud and clear. Inflammation already starting to go down after 1 week. Food noise gone after 1 week. Still hungry, I wouldn't say that my appetite is controlled as well as it could be, which is why I went to 53 units this week. But I can already tell tirzepatide is a far superior med for my journey. So let's see what happens this week. I don't know if I've lost weight, don't know if I will, because I don't own a scale and I ain't buying one. Bye, Merry Christmas! Okay, so I'm at 65 units this week and at 2 tablets of Alka-Seltzer for COVID, because I've heard that this is the best treatment. I'm just kidding, it's not. I'm not a doctor, in case you didn't know. I do, however, have a lovely case of the COVID. No, I'm not wearing a bra. I didn't need to tell you that, but I just did. I'm too sick to care. And I'm going to take my 65 units and I'm going to bed. Alka-Seltzer for COVID. And I'm not going to talk about the fact that I'm videoing this without a bra. And I haven't worn a bra in a week and I don't care. Have I lost weight? I don't know. Happy New Year! And if you're wondering, yes, I did almost accidentally give myself a shot in the boob, because when you get older, things are not where they used to be. And also, Alka-Seltzer cold tastes like bubbly rubber. And now you know. All right, I am on week something. I don't know, 478 million, something like that. Last week, I was so sick, half a bubble off dead. I took my 63 units, but I had 0 appetite. Well, was that because tirzepatide did its tirzepatization? Or is that because I was half a bubble off dead? We don't know. Go ahead and just stick with 63 units or whatever I told you. 63, that sounds right. We're gonna stick with 63 units this week because I don't wanna go up if I don't need to go up. If 63 units is gonna work for me, then I'm gonna stay at 63 units. I've said 63 far too many times. Much better this week, thanks for asking. I got a lot of messages saying, feel better soon. I appreciate you very, very much, as I finally feel better, but it did take me a wee bit of time. Let's see, 60, I got a bubble in there I can't get rid of, a big one. That's how we say it down here in the South. Big one. All right, bye. Oh, I forgot to add, I do think I lost weight this week. Yay for COVID. No. Oh, hey, guess what I forgot to do yesterday? why can't I remember to do this? It's become such a normal part of my life that I forget that I need to do it. I just completely forget. So last week, I told you I was at 60 something units. I think it was 65, 63, 65, something like that. And I was staying there because I was so sick the week before. I didn't really know how the med was working because I wasn't eating and didn't feel like food was the last thing on my mind. And so I stayed at 63 units. But I can tell you that this week, my food noise has not been good. I have really struggled this week with food noise. Part of that could be stress. I don't know. What am I stressed out about? What are you stressed out about, KJ? I don't know. Just snow. I didn't move to North Carolina to be in the snow. You get 2 inches of snow down here and everything's closed for a week. It's stressful, people. It's stressful. So I am going to take it up to the 80 units. I've slowly made my way back up to 80 units of tirzepatide after switching back from Sema. And I'm going to go back to 80 units. And because it was a decent spot, even though I wasn't losing weight, it was a good spot for me. So as far as how I felt. So I'm going to go back up to 80 units and we're just going to go with it and see what happens. What'll happen? Will I lose weight? Will I not? Who actually knows? Will I be on tirzepatide forever? I don't know. If I don't start losing some weight on tirzepatide, will I stay on it? I probably won't, just because I do feel good on it. I feel less inflamed. I do feel good. But will I stay on it at the cost? Probably not. It's going to be cost prohibitive for me to stay on it without the benefit of the weight loss. So we'll see. You know, whatever. I'm just here for the ride and taking you along with me. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoy this bumpy ride. See you next week. Hey, friends. Let's have a wildly honest talk about tirzepatide tonight. As you know, I've been on it for more than 40 weeks. We're talking like 45 weeks at this point, and this journey hasn't been easy. The med has not made me sick. I haven't had any side effects to speak of that were big or any negative, but I also haven't had a lot of wins from this med. I'm looking hot mess tonight because I've been in tears. I was talking with my coaching group and I'm helping other women who are struggling with weight loss, and my vulnerability showed up. So I have loved and enjoyed food for so long. Food has been a big part of my life because I enjoy it. I love cooking. I love cooking for other people. I love creating new recipes. I enjoy it. It's a big part of my life. When I first started this journey and I lost a ton of weight, I was still enjoying so many good recipes. I was making all these fun recipes from cookbooks. I was trying lots of other people's recipes. I was creating recipes. I was having so much fun and I really enjoyed it. I started taking tirzepatide and have found that I have lost my joy for food. And as dumb as that sounds, it's a big deal. It's a big, hard deal. For a while when I was on this journey, I could have all of these amazing foods and didn't feel deprived. There was no missing out because I was having healthy versions of all the foods that I loved and I was able to create and have fun. Now, nothing appeals to me. So when I make something beautiful and delicious, other people look at it and go, "Ooh, that looks so good." And I look at it and go, I have to eat it, I guess. I don't look forward to anything. I don't desire anything healthy. I never anymore think, "Oh, I'm craving vegetables." I was craving vegetables all the time. I don't crave those things now. If I crave anything, it's something like Doritos. Do I eat them? No. But I don't desire the good stuff anymore. I could care less. In most circumstances, I think I'd rather just not eat. That is not a place I want to be, you guys. I don't want to be in my health journey hating food and thinking food is not a comfort to me anymore. But it is an enjoyment. I do get joy from food, and I want to get joy from food. I think food is a gift to us. Food is a gift from the Lord. Food is a difficult battle for me. It always has been, and it probably always will be. But I don't want it to be the enemy, and that's what it feels like right now. And I don't want it to be. So that's my update for this week. I don't know. Okay, friends, so last week I shared a very vulnerable post about how I was feeling on my GLP-1. I started a GLP-1 medication nearly a year ago. I'm just shy of a year. The first 2 weeks that I was on the medication, I lost 12 pounds and I thought things were going great. And then the loss stopped. And in that time, I've also been optimizing my hormones. I've been tightening up the way I eat, making all good, healthy choices. As per KJ's usual, I did not respond to the GLP-1. I tried different GLP-1s. I tried different dosages and nothing seemed to work. On it for almost a year. My doctor is referring to me as a non-responder. Yay! I like being the odd man out. Again, I have a lot of clients that are doing great on them and losing weight, and it did help my inflammation quite a bit. I don't think it's the med for me anymore. Don't misunderstand. I am not bashing GLP-1s. You will never hear me be that person that makes you feel bad for choosing a medication to help you with weight loss. It's not working for me and it's expensive. And I am just going to keep plugging away at my health journey. I've made a lot of changes in how I eat. I've implemented a lot more healthy carbs. I've implemented strength training. I'm doing things differently. I'm getting a lot of fiber and being more wise with my healthy fats. I'm still having healthy fats, but a lot less than I was before. I'm really pulling back on those, and I'm just being wiser with my choices. I will not be implementing intermittent fasting. I will not be implementing any special strict rules or anything like that. I've gotten a lot of messages this week saying, well, if you would just try this, if you would just try that. I've tried it. Like a lot of things, GLP-1 isn't working for me. I haven't had sickness. I haven't had the heartburn. I haven't had the nausea. I didn't respond that way. I didn't have those symptoms. The one symptom I did have is hair loss, and I am experiencing pretty significant hair loss. So I have taken steps to stop that with collagen and biotin and microneedling and all sorts of things, special rice water shampoo, all of these things. And it's, hopefully it will help. If I lose all my hair, I will still be fabulous. GLP-1s are an amazing medication that have amazing health benefits and can totally transform your journey. Or they won't. And that's okay. God is using my journey, showing me through this that I need to trust in Him and that the answer isn't the same for everyone. And that's okay. It is not the end of my journey, but it is the end of my GLP-1 journeys. I've taken my last GLP-1 medication and we'll see what happens. Thanks for following along.